Collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful collective. I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. I hope you're doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come in and give us additionally what we need to know. We do have two cards that popped out, but we'll get to that in a moment. Give us additionally what we need to know for my beautiful collective. This is going to be for absolutely any zodiac sign, okay? It does feel like it is for a current situation. This is somebody who you are either currently dealing with or loosely involved with, okay? You could have just met this person, or the two of you just are loosely involved. It could be on and off. It doesn't appear to be somebody who is cut off completely or a past person. This is a current situation. It does feel quite stagnant. And this is, they are saying that they're here to give you the answers that you are seeking. Now, here's what I do feel. I think that things have been feeling off balance with this person because you can't quite understand why they are so hot and cold, or why they are kind of there one moment and then not there the next. I do feel like there is a bit of energy that suggests that the two of you could be soulmates because of this nostalgic energy, but this person is sabotaging the situation, right? They're getting in their own way. Here's the deal. This person really does like you, you guys, okay? I do feel as though maybe they went through a very harsh heartbreak prior to you, maybe years and years and years and years ago, and they just decided to be a hoe, okay? They just decided to be for the streets so that they would not have to deal with the vulnerability that comes with, that comes with like cultivating a love story or falling in love is what I should say. Now, the sad part about this is this person does feel themselves falling for you, and it hurts more than it feels good sometimes. They're finding a hard time balancing the two things, okay? So I feel like when the two of you connect with one another, when you're together, they definitely like you, right? Like they have a good time with you. They feel as though the two of you have a lot of potential to move further than where you are going now. But because they've gotten so used to the way that their life was prior to you, they kind of are having a hard time deciphering in their mind whether or not the vulnerability is worth it, right? I feel like there's an internal dialogue that this person is having that they're not communicating with you, and this is why we have the disconnect. Now, for some of you might be thinking about separating from this person, because I do see separation here, and I feel like at the forefront of their mind is commitment, but it goes back and forth, right? I feel like this person at one moment will pretend as if they want to be with you, or they're coming off as if, you know, they're ready to take things to the next level. The two of you are having a good time. They're consistently communicating with you. You're going out, you're having a, you know, you're going on dates, you are spending a good amount of time with one another, and then I feel like they go ghost, or they either separate themselves from you energetically. I don't get that this person just disappears completely. I feel like they pull back. So you either energetically feel like things are off or out of balance, or you feel like, am I doing the most? Like, am I wrong for thinking that we were moving into some kind of exclusivity, or that things were going to finally take off? No, you're not. So you're not misreading the energy. This person is definitely giving inconsistent energy. Now, what they're saying is prior to meeting you, right? Instead of this person healing whatever this heartbreak is that they went through, because we do have healing right here, right? Okay, so it's saying a fatal event. So somebody definitely like broke their heart. Okay, shattered them. Does that mean that you deserve to deal with the residual effects of that? No. But they feel like they didn't really get to choose. They weren't really looking for love when they stumbled upon you. They possibly just wanted to add you to their roster. And the reason I say that is because we have serial dater here, okay? So I feel like this person is trying to be real with themselves, right? If they are honest with themselves, they are falling for you, right? They definitely want more of what the two of you have cultivated. They want to see you more. They want to feel you more, okay? If you have been sexually involved with this person, they are fantasizing about that. They are thinking about that. They kind of are trying to snap themselves into reality. Yeah, okay. So they're pointing out this nostalgic card, right? So even if it was just a kiss, if you've shared any romantic moments with this person, they get very nostalgic about this, okay? I feel like it tears them up inside, because on one end of the spectrum, it's like it feels really good, but then on the other end of the spectrum, it feels very intimidating. So I feel a lot of energy of somebody who's possibly a commitment phobe, guys, okay? They may have committed in the past, or they may have been like a hopeless romantic. Okay, I do feel that energy, but in the past, in the distant past, okay? Somebody really came in and did a number on them. Yeah. There's also this energy that this person likes that you are a challenge for them, because on the other deck we have this CEO. So we have make them work for it. So that goes to the center of this reading. So you are definitely holding yourself in high regard. You're holding yourself in a high standard, which is on one end of the spectrum, like piquing this person's interest and making them more intrigued. It does make them feel as though you are worthy, right? Like you're worth it, because nothing that is worth having you get easily. So they feel like you're making them work for you. Like they really like that, right? Like they like that you have standards. They like that you have boundaries. They like that you're not just out here laying it low and spreading it wide, right? Like not everybody can just get a taste of you. Not everybody can just talk to you. So it does make them feel like they are in or a part of an exclusive club. Now, even though that feels good, like I said, their intent in this situation was never to fall in love, but I feel like that is what is happening. With this love story card, along with true love, and then the inner conflict, this person is like, I don't believe in love anymore, right? Like I decided to do away with that. I decided to just be a hoe for the rest of my life. Not they love you, but they a hoe. Like what? Yeah, I'm hearing that, right? So this is somebody who's like, I don't believe in love anymore. Okay. I don't believe that love is real anymore. I don't believe in that shit. So what is happening? Wow. So this is a bit of a sticky situation. I won't say that it's sticky for you. I do feel like you also have feelings for this person, but what you're not going to do is sit around and tolerate the bullshit, right? Like you're not going to be treated like an option. You're not going to be treated like something that they can just pick up and take off of the shelf when they feel like playing with it. Like that's not even your style. They also know that that's not your style. They definitely hold you in high regards, guys. Okay. This is somebody who does know your worth. They are definitely battling with themselves internally in reference to whether or not they'll be able to pull this off. So a part of them feels like, even if I was to be real with myself about how I feel about Empress's collective, right? There's a good chance that I will be cut off, right? Because they feel like they've adapted so many habits as a single bachelor or bachelorette. They've adapted so many habits as somebody who has been unhealed, right? As someone who has just been operating for self, out of selfishness, going out for self is what this person has been doing. So they are selfish, but they also realize on the same token that they can't be that way if they want to be with you. So there's also that internal conflict in reference to that, right? So this is somebody who knows that they would have to step up to the plate. There's a lot of pressure that I feel on their end, you guys. Okay, so this could be why they sometimes just like disappear for the day. They might not, like I said, I don't get that this person just ghosts, but you might hear from them consistently one day. On Monday, you guys are texting back and forth all day long. You have multiple conversations. You're sending memes back and forth. You're in each other's DMs. You're sending, reels from the Instagram, and you're sending TikToks back and forth, and it's like consistent communication. And then Tuesday, it's like radio silence. It's just like good morning, and then you don't hear from them all day type shit. Okay, then they might say goodnight. It's just that kind of it's like an imbalance. Yeah, I feel like they get all up in their head. Okay, this person is a little bit scared, you guys, for how they feel about you. They are thinking commitment. They're thinking long term. There's also this idea that this person knows that they have to take accountability for exclusivity. Yeah, exclusivity for this person is a big deal. Right? So they have been a serial dater, but they have not locked anything down. This person doesn't play, right? Like they're not the type of person who will pretend as if they can give you what you want just to manipulate you. They don't do that shit. They're going to tell you straight up to your face, right? They're a straight shooter, pow, pow. So you don't have to worry about this person lying to you. They will never do that. They will rather distance themselves to figure shit out on their own than to string you along or to lie, right? To just say whatever they need to say that's politically correct. They're not even that. They don't do that. And what they also don't do, see, this is a realist, right? So what they also don't do is they don't put in more effort than is necessary in certain connections. Now, they do know that they have to do a lot more in order to keep your attention. They had to earn your attention, first of all. Okay? They couldn't believe that they actually had an opportunity with you. Second of all. Okay? I'm not trying to toot your horn. This is this person's energy, you guys. This is how they feel about you. So they have put in some effort. They have put in some work, but then I feel like it is kind of inconsistent. Okay, and inconsistency for you is a red flag. But what they don't do and what they haven't done in the past is commit. They don't commit to people, right? So they're a serial dater. They'll just date people. They keep people like friends with benefits, situationship. Nobody can ever say that they were this person's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife in the last, I'm going to go ahead and stretch to say at least 4, 5 to 6 years, maybe more. Does that mean that they have not been like involved romantically? No, but they keep it a buck with everybody. Like, I'm not looking for a relationship. That's not even what this is, right? So their past situations and situationships have not required them to meet certain requirements. So they are feeling a little bit of pressure, right? Like because they want you, but they also know what that would come with. And because they're a realist, they're not going to lie to themselves about what they will need to do, how things will need to be in order for them to pull you and keep you, right? They're definitely telling themselves the truth internally, mentally, okay? They're not lying to themselves. They're not going to lie to you either. And I feel like there's also a part of this person that is a little bit intimidated by that, okay? Because now we have somebody who's, like I said, I'm hearing the phrase, old habits die hard. So we have somebody who is used to like that bachelor or bachelorette lifestyle. They are used to just going out for themselves. You know, they do keep it real with people, but they have been accountable for themselves and they have been able to cut people off when they want to. They can't just cut you off. Now, this was in the reverse, right? They do know that there's a danger zone in which they would be cut off by you if these habits are not checked. Okay? I also feel as though there's a part of this person that worries about the quality of life in which they will be missing out on. So they do know the things that they would gain. I feel like this is all in their mind, you guys, okay? This is why they are behaving this way. This is why there's this distance. This is why when you are with them, you can pinpoint times in situations where you can feel their emotions, you can feel the connectivity, you feel the chemistry, you feel all of that, right? And it is real. It's not a lie. But this person doesn't want to lie to you or themselves, right? And they're struggling with this, you guys. I'm gonna be very honest with you, okay? They want to be with you, but they also don't want to change who they have grown to be. So they feel like they're gonna possibly have to change themselves or change major parts of their life in order to have this exclusivity. And it's definitely a conflict, right? So we have the Hangman and we now have the Justice card, right? So there's this idea that they want to be fair to themselves, but they also know that they would need to be fair with you as well. So this person's separation, or just the separation of their energy, is mainly due to the fact that they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to lie to you. They don't want to fuck it up before it ever even gets off the ground, right? The two of you have a good thing when things are good, but then when they go into their little separation moments where their unhealed parts start to sabotage shit, they do recognize that they're in a danger zone, okay? I also feel like they're keeping this from you because they feel like it might scare you off, because we do have the Tower here. They feel like you will bring this tower crashing down if they were to be very vulnerable with you about what's going on in their internal dialogue, okay? So we have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, wow, the Hierophant, ouch, the Eight of Cups, and lastly we have the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Swords. So this person's mind is working in overdrive. They're a very smart person, you guys. They're very analytical. This person is very articulate. They could be a bit of a nerd. Maybe they work with computers. It's sexy that this person knows a lot about a lot. They also see that same quality in you, so the conversations may be amazing. Very philosophical person I get from this energy as well. They might be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you might be. The sign doesn't matter, however. Go and put your zodiac sign down below in the comments, okay? I love to see that. Even though I don't respond to all of the comments, I do read them all, and I get my life down there. So you could just put whatever you want down there. Hey girl, hey, put your zodiac sign, your birthday, all of it. Let's have a little conversation, and I like to see you guys congregate down below as well. So we have 2 cards of stagnation. The stagnation in this relationship is what can be the ending. Depending on what you're ready for now, I don't get you waiting for somebody, right, to get their shit together. And I don't get you giving this person multiple opportunities to figure this shit out. You're either going to figure it out now, or I'm going to figure it out for you now, not later. I just wonder why they're not opening up and actually having this conversation, right? I don't get that you would bring this tower down on them. I just don't. I feel like you would be readily available and open to have an honest conversation with this person. Does that mean that they're going to be able to have access to you while they figure it out? No. But I feel like it will at least release some of this anxiety that I do feel from their end. They feel like a lot is kind of weighing them down. This is like, so a lot is, what is the phrase that you're using, Spirit? So there's a lot, there is a lot weighing on this. There is a lot of risk behind this. Risky. I do get that this person is kind of confused. They don't know what to do, okay? They do want to invest in this, right? They see so much potential, right? This person definitely has dreams about you. They have had conversations about you. They may feel as though they quite manifested you into their life, but they potentially thought that they would have to wait a little while longer, right? That they would be able to heal to a certain extent before you showed up. Because I do get that this person kind of got tired of the bachelor and bachelorette lifestyle, coming home alone, you know, just having those shallow conversations, not really having that deep connectivity or they're using the phrase intimacy, and we're not just talking like sex, right? Intimacy goes way deeper than that, right? Emotional intimacy, right? We also have, you know, mental intimacy. We have intimacy on all levels, even spiritual intimacy. This person feels like there was a void in a lot of areas, you know, and they were only able to fulfill certain kind of wants or desires by way of their serial dating, but they still felt like something was missing. So they were actively manifesting you, right? Yet I don't get that they thought that you would show up this soon. Okay. So the internal conflict that this person is having is, what is fair, right? Is it fair to me to just go ahead and decide to be exclusive with Empress's collective, even though I know I might not be ready, even though I know I still have things to heal from? You know, should I just be real and like let them walk away while I work on myself, right? And then try to come back later? That's definitely a thought, but then they also recognize your value, okay? Walking away is a danger zone for this person because they do know that you may have other candidates that are most certainly attracted to you, that are readily available and willing to step up to the plate, that have been waiting for an opportunity to earn a chance with you, and that you might not be single after they decide to all of a sudden do the work. Then I also feel like they are battling internally, mentally. This is a mental battle, you guys, okay? I feel like they also, on the other hand, is like, okay, well, then I know that I don't want that, right? Like, I don't want to just release this connection and see what happens, or see if they're still available when I finally go and do the work. Or if I'll even have another chance. It's like, even if you are available, letting this go, it is a sabotage. You know, some people don't spin the block. Some people do not do backsies. You get one opportunity with me, just like with life. Okay? Just like with your life, bitch. Just like this lifetime, you get one chance in this lifetime. Same thing with me. They feel like, yeah, it's a gamble. It's risky. And then on the other token, it's like, would it be fair to ask them to wait? And I don't get you waiting. I'm just going to say that, okay? I don't get that. I just don't get that you'll sit back and wait for somebody to get their shit together. This is the type of person. They do need to heal. I don't know how long this healing will take, right? They have a lot to unpack. There are a lot of subconscious things going on that have them operating in this manner and have them fearful of exclusivity, fearful of commitment, something that they want. It's like on one hand they want it, but then they're also scared of it. It's so weird. So that is some explanation behind their behavior and what is going on. We're going to hop over to the extended. So if you have resonated with this message, we're going to definitely see where this is all leading. Okay, we're going to see if this is worth your time, if this is going anywhere at all. Okay, I'll also give you the floor to ask a couple questions of your own with our Ask the Universe reading, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, everybody click the like button, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. So let's go.